Welcome to the final module of the course. We have covered a lot of ground over the past 14 videos. Let's bring it all together with two end-to-end scenario walkthrough. I'm going to navigate quickly through the record we have built, trying them into coherent operational story that reflects how real team use Salesforce Life Sciences Cloud. So let's pick up the records that we created. Now I'll go back to Salesforce. Let's first look into the research study record. Well, I'll open a research study record now. So we have got a research study record by name assessing the efficacy of the novel antiviral drug in testing influenza. This particular research study will have a care program site. So if I look into the relative in the related list for research study, I've got a care program site by name demo site. On the demo site, we get the information like what is the healthcare facility, what is the care program which is linked to this particular demo site. So we also have got a research study candidate, which is connected to this particular research study. Is connected to the same demo site also, and the candidate is Xenia. Similarly, we have got another research study candidate for Abigail for the same research study. And this particular candidate is enrolled in that particular research study. So this is what we just went through. We opened that demo site, we saw the research study candidate, and then we also see the visits for that particular one. So if I look into the visits, so this is the visit for Abigail. It has got a place, and also it tells me the planned start date and time. Now let's look similarly on the patient services side. We will open record for care program enrollee, care program member plan benefit verification so that we can see it end to end. So we got a care program by name Diabetes Management Program. It has got status, start date and end date. Then we have got care program enrollee Bob Johnson, who is enrolled in this particular program, Diabetes Management Program. Whether it is active or not, status is verified or not. This is the person account of Bob Johnson. And then we have other thing that we saw with respect to Bob Johnson was benefit verification. Then we also saw the financial assistance program, if it is enrolled in any financial assistance one or not. Since this particular person was enrolled, we can see the application and it was rejected for that. So this is what we talk about. Now let's see how these two words interconnect with each other. These two scenarios represent different parts of the life science operational landscape, but they are part of the same mission. Clinical trial discover and validate medicines. Patient services make sure patient can actually access those medicines once they are approved. Both operations involve complex multi-step workflow with real regulatory compliance implication. And both run on same underlying platform, Salesforce Life Sciences Cloud. In a real deployment, the same Salesforce org might support clinical operation, medical affairs, and patient services across the full life cycle of a pharma company. At this point, uh, You have learned what is clinical trial, what is patient services, and what all are the features which are offered by the Salesforce Life Sciences Cloud as a product. And these are the various objects or the main important object for clinical trial, which are research study, care program site, healthcare provider, research study candidate, visits, adverse event entry. For patient services, it is care program enrollee, coverage benefit. If you want to keep going after this, Trailhead, Salesforce Help, and the Trailblazer community are the best place to keep building from here. If you want a structured next step, pair that product learning with strong Salesforce admin fundamentals and then branch into the healthcare or industry's path that fit your role.